Welcome Pisces to your September bonus reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for the rest of September. Pisces, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Grace, Holy Spirit, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this is all about for Pisces, please. And we have Two of Cups, Four of Swords, and Ten of Cups. Now, Pisces, when grace comes in from Holy Spirit, it's a wonderful energy. It speaks to us of ease, harmony, and balance coming into our lives where things might have been challenging, tricky, and uphill before. Now there's a wonderful energy of things flowing, things working, one thing opening up to another. You feel at peace within yourself. You feel as though you're able to get out, do things, explore things. You've got a wonderful, calm and content energy about you that gives you the ability to really enjoy what you're doing and get excited about initiating and bringing things into your future. What we are seeing is that leading up to this period, you, my dear Pisces, have spent a considerable amount of time calling in something that is very dear to your heart, something that your heart is yearning for. Now, Pisces, as you can imagine, this is going to be so personal to you. You could be yearning to find a companion, somebody you could have a long-term relationship with. You could be yearning not to be in financial difficulties, but just to be at ease financially, to be able to pay your bills and go out and enjoy yourself. You could be yearning, my dear Pisces, to move to, say, a certain neighborhood or state or country closer to your friends or family because you're feeling quite lonely where you are now. What we see over this time is that there is going to be somebody coming into your life, my dear Pisces. And I do feel for many of you, this could be a new person, somebody you meet, and it could be through an introduction, it could be through a dating platform, it could be naturally, organically, that when you meet them, Pisces, there's this wonderful energy of a magical connection. Now, this could be in any relationship. You know, when it just happens, when you meet somebody and there's no awkwardness, Pisces. It could be somebody you meet as a friend at a dinner party and you just get each other and you start laughing at the same things. And before you know it, you've just spent the whole night together, speaking about yourselves, learning about each other. And of course, you both know it's the beginning of a wonderful friendship. You could meet somebody, say, at your hiking club, somebody who joins the club, who's got a wonderful energy about them, and you just step forward and you make conversation to make them feel comfortable. And before you know it, you see that there is something between you, and it could be the start of a wonderful romantic relationship. Whatever it is, you are being blessed by Holy Spirit, and what you have called in with regards to this particular relationship is now happening. And this is our Ten of Cups, our happily ever after. What you have wished for, prayed for, and called in with regards to whoever this is for you, is coming in, my dearest Pisces, and you are getting a manifestation of your happily ever after. And that little figure there, leaping for joy, is how I am seeing you right now. Whether you actually go home and do a dance and leap for joy, or if you just are leaping inside, this is the kind of joy I am seeing you, because you are feeling blessed, guided, and loved by Spirit. Wonderful to see, Pisces. Now let us move on and see what solar plexus chakra is all about for you, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. Right, let us see now what this is all about for Pisces, please. And we've got the Magician, Judgment, and the Moon. 3 major arcana cards. So we know that this is a very big message for you. Pisces, the frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. And Pisces, judgment is directly connected to solar plexus chakra. Over the rest of the month, you are going to take a deep look at what is going on in your life. You're going to ensure now that you, my dear Pisces, are putting yourself first. This energy of supporting your sense of self, your personal power, and your willpower is about you looking at what is going on in your life, what you feel is working, and what you feel needs change and adjustment. And I think, my dear Pisces, there are 2 main areas you are going to be focusing on for the rest of the month. The first area is being depicted by the moon. And what the moon tells me is that there is a particular area in your life that you are really unsure of. Something doesn't sit with you, Pisces. Something makes you uncomfortable. It almost gives you this like weird feeling inside. Something's going on beneath the surface. Maybe people aren't being truthful. Maybe somebody is lying to you or gaslighting you. Something is happening with this moon energy. And you, as you come unto yourself and you start to feel stronger and more empowered, you are going to address this head on. Whether you feel a family member is not telling you the truth, or you feel that your significant other might be gaslighting you, or a friend speaking about you behind your back, my dear Pisces, you are going to address it and confront it head on, because you have this wonderful sense now, if I do not look after myself, then who will? The second area that I love is you're going to be focusing on our Magician energy, bringing in a wonderful manifestation. Now, for many of you, I do feel this is over and above what we saw with 2 of Cups. I feel this is something else completely. Something, my dear Pisces, that is very connected to you personally. Here we saw that it included somebody else. But this particular manifestation, I feel, is such a personal accomplishment for you. So it could be, Pisces, that you have longed to start your own business, doing something that you love to do, something that you're really good at. And Pisces, it could be anything. You could bake the most delicious carrot cake or chocolate cake. You could make your own cheese or really incredible different pies, but you do something really well, because wherever you go, whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues, people are always saying, don't forget your carrot cake, don't forget your cheesecake. And so you think to yourself, right, I am going to start doing it on the side and see how it goes. It's something you want to do for yourself. This could be, my dear Pisces, that you've been longing to renovate your home or redecorate your home or move homes. And it's something that means a lot to you. And so you work on this manifestation energy. But this solar plexus chakra is strong, it's powerful, and it's you honoring you and making changes and adjustments and bringing in what you know you need right now. Very nice to see, Pisces. Now let's move on and see what Don't Try to Hide is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this is for Pisces, please. And we've got Temperance, the High Priestess, and Justice. Pisces, we have another 3 major arcana cards coming out. So 6 of your 9 cards are major arcana. This is going to be a very big and powerful period for you. Pisces, this message, don't try to hide. I think it is something very connected to our judgment and solar plexus chakra. It's about something about you that you underplayed or you didn't give any attention to for fear of failure, fear of threatening somebody else. You just played it very small for your personal reasons. But intuitively, my dear Pisces, what we see is that you are actually being called right now to step up and do something that is very aligned and very connected to who you are. Just as those very simple examples I gave you with the carrot cake and the chocolate cake and that sort of thing. You know, my dear Pisces, because you have such a strong feeling within you that you need to do something with regards to this manifestation energy. And it's time for you now to come out of the shadows and let the world see who you are and what you've got. Both Temperance and Justice are speaking to us of when you do this, you bring in a wonderful balance that could be missing in your life right now. Pisces, when we hold ourselves back from doing what we're meant to be doing, when we dim our light, when we play it small because we're afraid the people around us will be threatened, we do ourselves a great disservice. And now you need to honor what that deep calling is for you. You need to honor who you are and what you're good at and what you need to bring into the world. And my dear Pisces, please don't underplay what it is. Don't just think to yourself, oh, it's nothing, I'm just making muffins. Oh, it's nothing, I'm just giving English lessons or French lessons or German lessons. Don't play it down. You have something very big here to contribute. And you know, Pisces, we never know how we are going to touch people's lives with what we bring in and what we offer. There could be somebody out there who is struggling, say, to learn a foreign language because they've relocated to a new country. And their life is so difficult because they can't speak the language. But you are offering to teach this particular language. And when you meet them and you share your gifts and talents with them, you make the world of difference in their lives. Don't underestimate the impact you are going to have. Even with those chocolate cakes and those carrot cakes, Pisces, if somebody buys a carrot cake and gives it to somebody as a gift, and it's their favorite cake, and when they take a bite of it, they feel like, wow, Where did you get this? This is incredible. That moment of joy, that moment of giving the gift and receiving a gift, you have done something wonderful. No more hiding, my dear Pisces. I've given you very simple examples. This could come through in any way, shape, or form, but you know deep inside what it is, and when you honor it and bring it to life, my gosh, you will be amazed the impact it will have on your life. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful rest of September, and I am sending you all so much love.